Hello everyone. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about your research participation assignment. So you might remember that when I went through the syllabus, I got to an assignment and then I provided very little information about it. And I said that I was going to talk about it more later. And so that's what I'm returning to. So this is just expanding on what's already in the syllabus, and it's going to give you more of a sense of the requirements and the grading criteria for the research participation assignment. So you would have found this video by clicking on this link. So what I'm going to ask you to do is just click on the link above it that says document. And if you click here, you'll be able to download this very detailed, very specific description of the assignment that also includes the grading criteria. So I'm not going to go through this word for word because, again, as I said, it's very detailed. I think it's pretty clear about what's being asked of you. But I just want to take a few minutes just to kind of highlight, the purpose of the assignment, and also just make sure you all know where you can find relevant things on Canvas. So the research participation assignment has a pretty clear goal. The goal is to give you an opportunity to be a participant in a research study. In fact, several research studies. And the reason that we put this requirement in this class is because one of the main goals of general psychology is to help you develop an appreciation for psychology as a science. And there's no better way to do that than to actually participate in research. And so what you're going to be asked to do is you'll be asked to earn 4 research credits through several different avenues. Okay, so the main and kind of the ideal way to do this would be to achieve all of your credits through being a participant in research studies. And so there will be more information provided in a few weeks about where to find those studies and how to sign up. Because these are studies being conducted by psychology students that are in more advanced classes. So like our seniors mostly, not all, but mostly our seniors. And so what we'll be doing is we'll have a person who manages this in our department come in and talk to you all. They'll probably post a Zoom video, but they also hold office hours and you can easily get in touch with them. So basically all you need to know at this point is one of the ways that you can achieve this requirement and earn your 4 credits is by participating in research studies. But we also know that maybe you won't feel comfortable doing that. Maybe, the research topics just are things you're not comfortable talking about or answering questions about. And so there's an alternative way you can achieve your 4 credits. And that's by writing 2-page research papers. And so each 2-page paper will earn you 1 of the 4 credits you need. And so what we've done is there's a book called 40 Studies That Changed Psychology. And so I'll show you where that book is in a second. It's on Canvas. You can access it online. And what you'll do is just read, a few of the chapters, pick out however many studies you need to discuss to be able to achieve your 4 credits. And then you'll write a 2-page paper for each of the credits that you need to achieve. And so the detailed description of exactly what's required to achieve or to obtain those credits is listed here. So let me know if you have questions about that, but I think it's pretty clear. And so you can achieve your 4 credits through any combination. You could do all 4 credits as a research participant. You could do all 4 credits by writing papers. You could do 2 credits by being a participant, 2 by writing papers. So I hope you're picking up on the point here, is that it's up to you. You can achieve your 4 credits through any combination of these 2 assignments. And so the deadline is on Friday, December 4th by noon. And so, again, this is not something you need to worry about in the first week, 2, 3, even the first 4 weeks of the semester. I would say around week 5 is when this is going to start to be something to think about. And so I'll be making Canvas announcements. Again, we will have someone come in and talk to us as a class. They'll probably post a Zoom video, but they also have office hours. And so you will get a lot of support around this. There will be a lot of help. So this is just something to kind of have in mind, just so you know this is a requirement for the class and kind of have a sense of how you're going to get there. So just so you know, if you do not complete the requirement, so if you do not achieve 4 full credits, you will lose a full letter grade. So that means if you earn a B- based on all of your other grades, it would drop to a C- as a final grade for failure to complete this participation requirement. And so that just highlights how important this is. So this is a requirement that is standardized across all general psychology classes because the whole department thinks this is really important. So let me just show you again where a few things are. So if we go to the Canvas page, you'll see this tab or this link that says Library Readings List. And I'm in my version, the faculty version of Canvas, because if I'm in the student view, it won't link to the library page correctly, since it won't recognize me as a student. So your page might look a little bit different, but if you click that, it should take you to something that kind of looks like a table of contents for a book. If not, you might have to click on our class's reading list, because you might have several classes listed in here. So if you have any questions about this, you can certainly reach out to the library, because they're the ones that manage this page. But essentially, you'll just want to look for the reading list associated with our class and then find this list of chapters. And so here you can see it's PDFs of all of the chapters from the book 40 Studies That Changed Psychology. And so for however many credits you would still need to earn, you would just pick however many chapters that is and write the 2-page papers, again following the very specific requirements here. Okay, so I will remind you of all of this. We'll revisit this several times throughout the semester, but just to kind of get it on your radar, what will happen is your research participation will all be managed through this online system called SONA. You will hear a lot more about SONA. It's a free research, well, it's not free, the school pays for it, but it's free for you. And it's this online management system where they'll advertise studies. You can go in, and I want to emphasize all of your participation is online. Okay, so all of your research participation would be online. You do not have to do any of it in person. You would do it all through SONA, and the SONA system will record your credits. So at the end of the semester, the first thing I'm going to do is log into SONA and see how many credits you did as a participant. But if you want to do papers, you'll have to click on the assignment tab here. So I should show you where so if you click assignment, you'll have a tab there that says research participation. So what you'll need to do, again, your version looks a little different. There's a submit button up here somewhere. And so what you'll do is you'll go in and upload any of the 2-page papers you have to submit. So at the end of the semester, you'll upload your papers there. So I would check SONA first, see how many credits you earned as a participant. Then I'll go in here, read your papers, grade them, and then give you credit for however many you earned as through the paper avenue, okay? And so you will see that it says assignment does not count towards final grade, and you'll see I put a disclaimer here that says that it isn't automatic calculated in Canvas. That's because SONA isn't pulling into your Canvas gradebook. Okay, so just keep that in mind, that as you're watching your grade change throughout the semester, that does not reflect any SONA credits you've earned, and that does not reflect any papers you've written. Okay, so I wanted to make sure you understood that after December 4th, I'll grade all the papers, pull the credits from SONA, and then I will add it to your grade manually. So just keep that in mind, that your grade could still change at the end of the semester depending on whether or not you satisfy this criteria. So again, I know this is kind of vague because you're probably thinking, what kind of studies, will they be posting, and what would my participation look like? That's kind of the excitement of the requirement, is that the uncertainty as a participant. So again, at this point, all you need to know is where you can find information on this assignment. And the answer is right here in the document in the video you're watching. And then there will be a lot more information provided, again, probably around week 4. And so I will definitely keep you updated. I will share any information relevant to this. This is just more to make sure you know that there is another assignment out there that I actually think is the coolest part of the class. So reach out to me if you have questions. I hope this helped clarify it, and I hope things are going well as you're starting to get ready for your first week of classes. This is exciting. I can't believe it's the semester. It's kind of creeped up on us just because it's so removed and kind of strange not being on campus. But again, I'm so excited to have you in class. Please reach out to me if you have questions, and good luck with everything that's getting going.